Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I've been wanting to film this one for a while. I thought I would go through my jewelry collection, some of the brands that I tend to go back to time and time again just because of the quality of their pieces or just the wonderful customer service. I tend to wear a lot of t-shirts and blazers, just very simple sort of classic pieces, and because of that I like to take my outfits to the next level just with the jewelry that I wear. So I tend to have a lot of pieces in a lot of different styles, from very simple jewelry, which is sort of what I'm wearing today, and what I've been wearing for the most part recently. But I do have a lot of statement necklaces, statement earrings, things like that, just depending on what I'm wearing. And I might do a couple outfit changes just to show you guys how I style the jewelry with what I'm wearing. So maybe towards the end of the video, I'll see if I can do a couple outfit changes. There's Loon in the background. Alright, so to start off with, I'm going to go through my Missoma pieces. As you can see, I've got quite a collection and I've got a couple more pieces on the way. So what I might do is just do another video just completely on my Missoma pieces. I love my Missoma pieces. I've been buying from them for the past, I want to say about 3 years. Most Missoma pieces are either gold plated or gold vermeil. Basically what that means is that vermeil jewelry has to have sterling silver as its base, and I believe the gold has to be at least 2.5 microns thick, versus gold plated jewelry doesn't necessarily have to have sterling silver as its base, and I believe the gold plating only has to be 0.5 microns thick. So definitely with vermeil you're getting a higher quality gold product, and I would say if you're less careful with their jewelry, you tend to touch it a lot, or you know, you're not as careful about taking it off and putting it away and making sure that it's clean, you probably want to invest more in gold vermeil jewelry if you're not able to buy solid gold. That will definitely last you a little bit longer than gold plated jewelry. Just to start off with, this is one of the pieces that I'm wearing today from Missoma. This is one of the first pieces that I got from them. As you can see, it's still in perfect quality. I believe this one is gold vermeil, and I will make sure to link all of the jewelry down in the description area. I wear this necklace literally, I think, at least a couple times a week. It's probably one of my favorite necklaces that I own. I really love this one. I think the shape is just really cool. Just goes with so many outfits, and it's a great layering piece. The next one I want to talk about is the Lucy Williams mini gold Fang necklace. They look like little mini chilies that are hanging out from the necklace. Again, just a very beautiful sort of dainty piece, and I love wearing these kind of together. This one is also 18 karat gold vermeil on sterling silver. This one is the Lucy Williams mini beaded coin necklace. As you can see, sort of a smaller piece. It's also got sort of the beading around the chain, you can see. Sort of Roman looking little emblems on either side of the necklace. And the final necklace that I have from Missoma at this point is the Lucy Williams gold Roman arc coin necklace. That is a mouthful, I had to look that one up. Again, just a really beautiful coin necklace from Missoma. It's also got sort of the gold Roman emblem on one side, and it's nothing on one side, it's just kind of clear. And the chain here is sort of a twisted rope type of chain. Finally, I've got these earrings from Missoma as well. These are stunning. I believe this was also from the Lucy Williams collection. I have a bad habit of wearing my jewelry, and at the very end I would spray some perfume, so I don't know if that's what happened to these, but they do have a bit of tarnishing a bit on the side. So I ended up actually reaching out to Missoma and just kind of letting them know and seeing if I could get them replaced. Unfortunately, because they are no longer available, Missoma are sending me a couple of replacement pieces, which I thought was just wonderful. So again, I'm just really happy with Missoma and the customer service that they have. I think it's, you know, all about sometimes, you know, jewelry is not going to last you forever, but In my case, I was able to kind of work with them. They are very graciously sending me a couple other pieces, so super happy with Missoma. And just a bit of a trick, I'm sure some of you have heard of the toothpaste and ketchup trick to get rid of any sort of tarnishing. And a couple of days ago I actually did try that with these. I rubbed these with sort of very plain white toothpaste, and also after that a little bit of ketchup, and that did do the trick. It got rid of the tarnishing almost completely. It's got a little bit, probably can't see it from here, but it's got a little bit sort of on the right here, there's a little bit of tarnishing left, but for the most part it did get rid of it. Now, I'm not saying that you should do that to all of your jewelry. I think make sure that you are reaching out to the company and either take it to someone who knows how to treat the jewelry or just work with the company to see what you can do. But in this case, the toothpaste and the ketchup trick did work on these. Now to another company that I've recently been ordering from. I want to say the name is PDPAOLA. I think I ordered these around Thanksgiving, so around November or end of November last year. I only ordered a bunch of earrings. As you can see here, I'm just kind of keeping them all together, and I believe again these are mostly gold-plated pieces. And they are just really dainty, really beautiful pieces. I will say, I've been wearing some of the earrings a lot, including this one that I'm currently wearing. This from PDPAOLA, and this one's still perfect. The stones are still intact. There's nothing wrong with them. The gold is still perfect. The color hasn't gone away at all. But I will say with some of the pieces that have a lot of stones, you do have to be careful because with one that I wear all the time, some of the stones have fallen off. So I would be especially careful about the pieces that you are ordering that have little stones in them. So these are the ones that I wear all the time. And they do have a couple of stones towards the very bottom that have fallen off. Now you can't really see it when you're wearing it because it's at the very bottom. And I love these. I think these are stunning. It kind of looks like a double hoop. So for those of us who only have one piercing on either side, it kind of looks like you've got two. Another set I have from them are these gold huggies. They also have these sort of clear stones running throughout. And again, just a very sort of dainty, beautiful, elegant earring. I also have this pair, which has like a little star and 3 little black stones on this side. I think for anyone who's got double piercings, these just go really beautifully together. And then finally, I've got this pair. These are just one of those pairs that slide up your ear. They're just really beautiful. I believe PDPAOLA is a Barcelona, Spain-based company. I only really came to know about them last year, and they just have very whimsical, very dainty, beautiful pieces, and I love these pieces that I've gotten. All right, so next I want to talk about my solid gold pieces. Being Sri Lankan, our parents tend to pierce our ears from a very young age, and also dress us in bangles and gold necklaces from a very young age. I would say even from being a little baby. So most of the solid gold pieces I have purchased in Sri Lanka. You tend to get a higher quality gold than you do in some of the Western countries. So including this one I'm wearing. This is actually my mom's chain that she ended up giving to me. The last time I was in Sri Lanka, I ended up getting this sort of gold pendant. It was actually just a gold solid coin that I ended up getting them to fasten a loop so I could make it into a pendant. Sort of got that Roman emperor emblem on either side. Also wanted to show a couple of the solid gold pendants that I have. I've got 2 hearts. This one my grandma got for me when I was born. It's a solid gold piece. It's got a sapphire in the middle. In the back it's got an initial M for my first name. And I also have this little sort of a chubby gold heart. I really love this one. It's just beautiful. Really love to put this on when I'm layering pieces. It's a really cute pendant. And I'm not much of a bracelet girl, but I do have these solid gold bangles. I usually just wear one at a time. I've got a lot of real estate on this hand. I have been eyeing the small Cartier Love bracelet and the J.Crew small bracelet. I'm hoping to get those sometime next year. Now for my rings, all of the rings that I have do fit on this sort of beautiful ring holder. I did get this from Melbourne, so I will see if I can find a link to the artist that makes these, because they are just stunning. I love the blue. I feel like the gold really pops against the blue. All of the rings that I have are solid gold except for this Swarovski piece. The reason being, I found with a lot of rings that are either plated or not gold at all, they tend to have a weird smell after some time, and I just don't like having that on my hands. So on my hands, I really just like to have solid gold and nothing else. So just to chat you through some of the pieces. This one is a rose gold piece with diamonds that I got again in Sri Lanka. I believe this one was from Vogue Jewelers. And then on this hand, I've got my Cartier, I believe this is the small size, the Cartier Love Ring. And I also have the Tiffany T wire ring in solid gold. On this hand, I tend to just wear these pieces for the most part. So I have this solid gold ring with diamonds. This one again is from Vogue Jewelers in Sri Lanka. And this was my grandma's ring. Again, this is a solid gold with these really beautifully cut diamonds inlaid on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but stunning ring. Again, I've got a rose gold Swarovski ring. This one I wear from time to time, not as often. They recommend that you don't really wash your hands while wearing this and putting soap on it, so I wear this one occasionally. Okay, so now to talk about these babies. I have a ton of earrings from Anthropologie. I believe they call their studs posts. I might just kind of show you guys really quickly what they look like. Again, just the most dainty pieces. I love this one, like the little blue. And they're just so beautiful, very dainty, and they really just do pop against whatever you're wearing. I love sort of the opaly blue colors of this one. This is sort of another very beautifully dangly piece. Also got this pair that matches these. I haven't really tried it out yet, but I feel like these would be really cool on just either side. I've got this one, which has sort of some pinky purpley hues. These two are probably some of my most worn pieces from Anthropologie. Just love the simple clear stones, and they tend to go with anything. A few more, this sort of dangly pair here, and more of a flower design on this one. I feel like this one's got sort of a great Gatsby theme to it. Again, this one's sort of a champagne colored, really beautiful, simple earring. The pieces are pretty affordable. I don't think any of them are gold plated, but the color has not faded at all. I've had these for years and years, and the color is still beautifully perfect. The stones are very clear still, so I do highly recommend. Every so often they do have these posts and a lot of really beautiful dainty styles. I was peeking on the website yesterday actually, and they had some really beautiful ones. This sort of very blue, again, that sort of runner type of earring with blue stones. It was so beautiful. I was actually thinking of ordering it to my parents' house so I can wear it later. And you can probably see I'm not much of a silver jewelry type of person. I tend to wear a lot of gold, but I did decide to splurge on this stunning piece from Dylan Lex. I love this necklace. It catches the light so beautifully, especially I think if you're wearing black or white again, or any color for that matter. I love just the touch of stones throughout the necklace. It just really pops. But from what I saw and loved, this is one of the more simpler pieces that they have, but I really like this one. Now for some of my more miscellaneous random pieces that I have from various companies. And I got my love for jewelry from my mom. She's got a ton of jewelry as well, and sometimes during the weekend we would just go to the mall and find lots of beautiful pieces. This one I think I've had probably for over 10 years now. I've got it at Macy's. Love this sort of buttery yellow color. I feel like it's still very modern. I wear this with sort of a t-shirt and blazer all the time. Got these earrings from Madewell. Again, these are a pair that I wear at least a couple of times a week. Just a beautiful, stunning, very dainty earring. It's got 3 stones that kind of run up your ear. When I wear these, they look like they're solid gold. They're not. They were very affordable, and the last time I checked on the Madewell website, these were still there, so I can see if I can find them and link them for you guys below. Then I also have a ton of very sort of dainty necklaces from random places and companies. I can't recall where I've gotten a lot of them. They don't have any sort of marker on them. This one I actually believe I got from a festival in Melbourne in Australia. I think it was somewhere in St. Kilda. Didn't really pay attention to what the company was, but very beautiful, dainty. It's a very sort of white gold looking dainty chain, and it's got a tiny little moon pendant. Got another horn necklace. This one is from a company called Lily Clasp. See if I can link it below. I believe they have sort of different style of horn necklaces now, but I'll see if I can find the original, if not a very similar one from the company. And this one's from the US again. I can't remember exactly where I bought this. Again, it's sort of a very dainty chain with a baby little star pendant. All right, now to my J.Crew jewelry. A lot of the ones that I have purchased between, I want to say 2012 and 2017. But I'm still getting a lot of use out of them. It's more of my simple outfits, you know, again, a t-shirt, blazer. I feel like these necklaces really just sort of pop. I think I have upwards, I think I have between 40 and 50 J.Crew necklaces. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through all of them, so I'll just go through some of my favorites. This one being one of them. Big circular bauble, sort of sea green colored stone. I would even wear this with what I'm wearing now. With a blazer, I feel like that's just really beautiful. Another one that I really just love wearing with a black blazer is this one. I've got this stunner of a piece, just got some beautiful colors with the blues and the oranges and a bit of red. This one's definitely, again, sort of a statement piece. And this is one that I wear to work all of the time. It's got sort of a dark blue stone. I also have this one. It's a very, very long necklace. Again, it's got these beautiful blue stones. Just a very unique design. A few more J.Crew pieces. Got this one. It's got more of a silver base, but it's got these sort of, again, sea green and very iridescent looking stones. This one was probably one of my first J.Crew necklaces, sort of fall colors. It's got more of a clear stone at the bottom. Also got two chokers from J.Crew. This one's sort of a champagne colored stone. This one is more of a clear triangular stone chokers. And my very favorite sort of statement earring, these sort of chandelier earrings. These are also from J.Crew. As I mentioned, I am eyeing a couple pieces from Cartier, and there are also a couple new rings that I'm eyeing from different companies. There's another really stunning ring that I'm eyeing from a company called Kat Kim. Another sort of blingy ring that I'm eyeing from a company called Luna Sky. I believe all of them are US based, but I will see if I can find a link to those pieces and I'll link it below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing my jewelry collection. As you can see, I've got a lot of different style pieces, just depending on my mood and what I'm wearing. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and comment below, as well as subscribe to my channel if you're new. I will also insert a few clips of how I style the different pieces, but thank you so much for watching.